Assalamu alaikum class. Today is your English class, so you all are welcome to your English class. Today we are going to study unit number 16. It's the title of the unit is Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, and it's on page number 81. First we are going to do the explanation of unit number 16. This is the image related to Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, and this is the page which you are supposed to open in your books. It's on page number 81, unit number 16, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. So, Ali Baba was a poor woodcutter. One day in the forest, he heard the sound of many horses. He hid up a tree when he saw 40 thieves stop in front of a cave. So, once upon a time, there was a poor man, and his name was Ali Baba. He was a woodcutter. Now, who is woodcutter? Woodcutter is a person who cuts down the trees and the branches. So, once upon a time, in a forest, there was a poor man whose name was Ali Baba, and he was cutting down the trees and the branches in the forest. One day in the forest, he heard the sound of many horses. Heard is the second form of hear. So he listened the sound of many horses. He hid up a tree when he saw 40 thieves stop in front of a cave. Hid is the second form of hide. So he hid up on a tree, and when he hid up on a tree, what he saw that there were 40 thieves who stopped in front of a cave. The leader said, the leader of the thieves, that 40 thieves had a leader. So the leader of the thieves said, "Open sesame." The sealed mouth of the cave magically opened, and the thieves disappeared inside. So the leader of the thieves said some magical words, and those magical words were "Open sesame." And when he said "Open sesame," the sealed mouth, it means the mouth or the opening of the cave, which was securely closed or closed securely, was open. Now, what is cave? Cave is the hole inside the mountain or a hill. So when the leader of the thief said "Open sesame," so the mouth or the opening of the cave was opened, and they went and they disappeared inside. They were out of sight, and they went inside the cave. When they came out again, the leader said "Close sesame." So when the leader came outside of the cave, again he repeated some words, and that now this time the words were "Close sesame." And when he said "Close sesame," the cave sealed itself once more. So when he said "Close sesame," the opening or the mouth of the cave was closed magically once again itself. Trembling with excitement, trembling means shaking. So Ali Baba was seeing all the matter, because he was hid up on a tree, and he was seeing all the matter. So then what happened? He was trembling. Trembling means shaking. He was shaking out of excitement. He was very impulsive at that time. He was very agitative. So out of his excitement, he was shaking. Ali Baba entered the cave after saying the magic words. He saw and found lots of treasures, including gold and jewels. So when the thieves and the leader went, what happened when they gone away? When they were not there present? So what happened? The Ali Baba, he remembered those magical words, and he repeated those magical words "Open sesame," and the mouth or the opening of the cave was open, and he went inside. The cave. What he found? He found a lot of treasures. He found a lot of jewels. Now what are treasures is a large amount or the large quantity of golds, precious matter, valuable stones, precious stones, jewelry, gold items, diamonds, etc. And jewels means precious stones or valuable stones. So when he went inside the cave, when Ali Baba went inside the cave, he found that there were a lot of jewelry and a lot of gold and jewels and precious stones and valuable stones, and he was very surprised, and he was considering himself very lucky. Now, as you can see in this picture, there are a lot of thieves who wanted to go inside the cave, who were standing inside the cave, and there's a Ali Baba who hid up on a tree. So a person who is hid up on a tree is Ali Baba. Now, Ali Baba's brother Qasim followed him to the cave. He saw Ali Baba in and out of the cave. When Ali Baba had left, Qasim entered the cave to get some treasure for himself too. Sadly, he forgot the words to leave the cave. Suddenly, the thieves came and killed him. So Ali Baba has a brother and whose name was Qasim. So Qasim followed him to the cave. Qasim followed whom? Qasim followed Ali Baba to the cave. Followed means tackled. Followed means tracked someone. So he followed himself. So he followed Ali Baba when he went to the cave. He saw Ali Baba come in and out of the cave. So he saw Ali Baba coming in and out of the cave. When Ali Baba had left, Qasim entered the cave to get some treasure for himself too. So when Ali Baba went out of the cave, Qasim went inside the cave and he wanted to get some treasures for himself too. But what happened? Sadly, he forgot the words to leave the cave. And he forgot the words, and now he was unable to leave the cave, and he was left behind inside the cave. Suddenly the thieves came and killed him. The meaning of suddenly is unexpectedly or quickly. So unexpectedly or quickly the thieves came, and when they said that there is a man inside the cave, they killed him, they murdered him. Later Ali Baba discovered his brother's body in the cave. So it later means after some time, when Ali Baba went again to the cave, what he saw in the cave, that there was his brother's dead body inside the cave. He brought the dead body back home to be buried. So he brought his brother's dead body back home along with himself to be buried. Buried is the second form of bury. It means to place in the grave. So he brought his brother's dead body along with himself back to the home, and he buried it inside the grave. Realizing that someone else knew about their cave, the thieves tracked Ali Baba down. Realizing means to to know something. So after some time, when the thief and the leader of the thieves realized that there is another person who also knew about their cave, they followed Ali Baba. The leader, dressed as an oil merchant, stayed with Ali Baba in the house. So the leader of the thieves, dressed up means put on clothes like he put on clothes like oil merchant. Oil merchant is a person who is supposed to sell or buy oil. So he dressed up like an oil merchant, and he stayed with Ali Baba in his house. He had 40 donkeys with huge jars. Who had 40 donkeys with huge jars? The thief. The leaders the thief's leader has 40 donkeys with huge jars, with very big jars. Only one had oil. It means only one jar had oil, and the other jars contained the other thieves. So it means remaining 39 jars had not oil in it, had thieves in it. That night the clever servant girl Margiana knew that the oil merchant really was. So there was in Ali's Baba house, there was a servant who was girl, and whose name was Margiana, and she was very clever girl, and she knew it already that a man who has dressed up like an oil merchant is not an oil merchant in real. He was a leader of the thieves. She poured means spilled or spilled. So she showered the boiling oil into the jars, killing the other thief. So what she did, she was very clever. So she got up an idea, and her idea was that she spilled, or she showered the hot boiling oil into the jars to kill the thieves, and the thieves were killed. Later, after some time, she killed the leader with a knife. And after some time, when all the thieves were killed, she also killed the leader of the thief, who was dressed up as an oil merchant, with the help of a knife. Ali Baba thanked her for saving the family. So Ali Baba thanked Margiana, the servant girl. Thank her that I am very grateful to you. I am very thankful to you that you have saved my family. He said, who said? Ali Baba said, you are free now. And he said to the girl that, girl, you are free now. Now you are no more my servant. You are free now. And they lived happily ever after. And after that, they lived happily after. So it was all about Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. I hope the concept is clear and there would be no confusion. So in this picture, as you can see, that the person who has a bag full of treasure is Qasim, Ali's Baba's brother. And when he was collecting treasure for himself, the thieves came suddenly, unexpectedly. The thieves came and they killed him. And this picture, as you can see, this is a girl, the servant girl. Her name is Margiana, and she's pouring hot boiling oil into the jars to kill the thieves. Now coming towards the homework, you have two homeworks. Question number 1 is you have to read unit number 16, which I have explained it to you now. You have to read it, the whole unit. Then question number 2, write meanings of the following words. You first you are supposed to write the meanings on English A side. Okay girls, first you will draw or you will make the title page. In the title page, first you will mention unit number, which is 16, and then you will write the title of the unit, which is Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. And then on the next page, first you will write question with the marker in bold letters, in capital letters, and then you will skip one line, and then you will write the question, write meanings of the following words, and then again you will skip one line, then you will give in capital and bold letters with the blue marker, you will give the heading of words meanings, and then you will skip one line. And as you can see in this picture, that all the words are written with the small letters, so you're not supposed to write any word with capital letter. Number first word is sealed, trembling, followed, merchant, and enter. These are 5 words, and you have to write the meanings of these 5 words, and you have to find the meanings according to the context. Okay, according to the context of the unit, and you're supposed to write one word meaning. Thank you very much.